All right, well, it's a beautiful fall day here in Alaska. First things first, new channel name. Previously, this channel was known as AK Endless Sports Cards. I decided after having some conversations with some people at the National who were asking about the channel, and it was kind of hard to remember the name, and the AK, was kind of hard to associate with Alaska. My previous name was AK Endless Sports Cards. I decided to change that to Alaska Sports Cards, so that's represented on the channel now. It is the same channel. I just thought that simplifying the name and making sure that it's associated with Alaska would be cool, especially because, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that I'm still the only person in Alaska that's making sports card content. So I think that's kind of cool and kind of unique. So I just wanted to point that out first, that new logo, new channel name. Thanks again to my cousin who made the logo. I really do appreciate it. Well done. I think it turned out really well. With that said, I struck out on the Topps Chrome Basketball Hobby Box drop from Fanatics. They were $299.99, and you could put in for up to 3 boxes. I put in for 2, never heard a thing. So I'm assuming at this point, because I think the drop ended Wednesday of last week, it's Monday of the following week right now, it's September 2nd. I think by now I would have heard. I think it was supposed to be within a couple days. So my question to you is, if you entered the drop, did you win? Or do you know anybody that did win the drop, so to speak, and was able to purchase the boxes? Did you? Do you know anybody that did? Small sample size, but the small number of people that I've talked to, nobody had won. So I'm just curious how many people actually won that drop. Hobby boxes now are out of range. I've been seeing them in the $500 range. I'm not going to pay $500 for a hobby box. I do kind of differ from a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people that, since it's unlicensed, aren't very interested in the product and really talk down about the product, because admittedly most cards in the set look pretty bad, in my opinion. I tend to agree with that sentiment. However, I do think that they did a really nice job with the Wembanyama cards. And there's autographs in there, there's numbered ones, there's a refractor. I saw that the Superfractor autograph did get pulled. There was $1 million bounty on that card. But I do think the Wembanyamas are going to be cards to get. I'm probably not going to worry about getting base Wembies for the most part. I think that's going to end up being kind of like Prism. There's going to be lots of them. Most people are going to have them. But I'm going to kind of let the dust settle a little bit, and I'll end up buying singles. Wemby's the only one. But for the people that say that it's a terrible product just because it's Wemby or bust, a lot of draft classes are like that over time. Look at 2013 Wax. 2013 Wax still has value. Why? Because Giannis is in it. There isn't really anybody else. I mean, if you're paying big dollars for 2013 Wax, you're trying to pull Giannis. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But one player can absolutely drive a product. Look at 2018 with Luka. Luka drives that 2018 product. Yes, in that class there's other good players like Trae Young, but look at Trae Young's values over time. He has dropped tremendously. So the only true big name out of that class, and sure there's Bridges and there's some other good players, but the only big draw in that 2018 class is Luka. So one player can drive a product. And I don't know, I think at $300 winning the drop would have been great. Not sure if I would have opened them. I might have opened one and maybe sold one. Might have sold both. I don't know. If you make $200 a box, it's kind of hard to turn down, I guess, and then maybe buy singles. But kind of a moot point because I didn't win the drop. I did, however, get lucky, and I was scrolling through Facebook one day on my phone, and there was a bunch of Fanatic stuff on there, and there was some information about blasters for Topps Chrome, and I clicked on it, and they actually had them in stock, and there was a maximum of 8 Topps Chrome blasters that you could order, and I ordered 8, and they were confirmed, and I'm supposed to get them sometime between September 13 and September 23rd. So I kind of ordered those just in case I didn't win the drop, and now I'm really glad that I did, because I didn't win. So I do have 8 Topps Chrome blasters coming in at $29.99. I just couldn't see going wrong on those. I'd be looking for them in stores. So I'm kind of like, well, just order 8. And then if I don't like them, or if I feel like that's enough, then I don't have to bother looking in stores. So I do have those coming. So not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. They might become closet cards. They might become, things that I look to break. We'll see. Now, there is going to be a break on this video, and this is a unique one. This is something that you may have never seen. I've never seen one of these. So a buddy of mine traveled to Europe this summer, and he sent me a picture, and he's just like, hey, you know, I saw these in the store. Would you want one of these? So it's rather large. It's a top class pack. And as you can see, it's big. On the back, it says that there's 3 packs. There's a checklist poster, and then there's a collector's album. And it looks like there's a possibility to pull autographs, I'm assuming on the cards. So, kind of cool. And you know, you look at the price on this, it looks like it was 12.99 euros up there. So kind of a cool thing. I've never seen one of these. I've never heard of them. This is what the back looks like. So I'm going to break this on today's video. So hopefully we'll get something cool. We'll see what's in there. It'll be fun. So again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you like the new logo. And if you haven't already, if you'd consider subscribing, that'd be awesome. And let's get to the break. All right, here we go. Let's see what's in this thing. Okay, interesting. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, it's kind of like a binder if you're wanting to put together the set. That's kind of cool, kind of old school. You get the plastic sleeves. 270 cards. Oh, that's kind of neat. All right. Okay, looks like we got a poster here, some sort. Looks more like a booklet. Okay. And a booklet of some sort here. What do we got here? We got a couple of loose cards in here. We got a Steph Curry. I wasn't expecting to see loose cards. Might have said that on the pack. Just wasn't read it super close. There's a Dennis Schroeder and a Steph Curry. They're just kind of loose in there, so you know, condition's not gonna be very good. That Curry is a cool card though. Kind of like that actually. I don't know if these are numbered or not, or supposed to be cards that you get in each pack. Okay, interesting. All right, now we got 3 packs. Okay, let's take a look at these. Zoom back in a little bit. Might hear my dog barking outside. He's not thrilled about being out there right now. He wants to be inside, but looking for cats out there. Oops. Let's see what we got. We got a Harden. Oh, these cards are cool. Have almost like a canvas type of feel to them. That's pretty neat. Looks like got a Knicks card here. Synergy. Again, I'm kind of going into this pretty blind. I don't know a lot about these. Looks like a Scoot Henderson though. That's cool. Yeah, that is Scoot. Scoot Henderson. That's kind of a neat card. Supersonic. Julius Randle. Flip this. Looks like we got a Wemby. Oh, cool. Got a Wemby. I didn't know what to expect with these packs whatsoever, but nice. That's a cool photo, too. Wemby going up for a dunk. Rui. Scotty Barnes. Nice. That was a good pack. I was not expecting to get a Wemby rookie in there. Nice. All right, I got a Van Fleet. See, I'm not super experienced with breaking. Bear with me here. DeMar DeRozan. There's a nice Derek Lively. The photography on these are cool, and I like that background. It's an image that kind of shows up there when you put it on an angle. That's pretty cool. It's a nice Lively. Masterclass. Looks like PJ Tucker. Looks like another Steph. Again, when you tilt them on an angle, cool, kind of a cool design on there. Let's see what we got for this next card. Who is that? Looks like Anthony Edwards, Supersonic. Ja Morant. I really like the quality of these cards. Got like hollow foil on them, and they kind of feel like I said, almost the closest comparable thing I can have. There's a little bit of like a texture to them, so it's almost like a canvas. Last pack. Let's flip it this way. Jeremy Grant. Jordan Poole. The Joker. Unbeatable. That's a great pose too. How many shots have you seen the Joker make where he seems relatively awkward off 1 foot like that? He's kind of made a living out of that. Draymond. Let's see. I think we got him flipped right here. Jamal Murray. Draymond Green. Grant Williams. Zach LaVine. Well, that was a kind of a cool break. Thanks again to my buddy out there. You know, 13 euros. That was a pretty good price for these. The quality of these cards are pretty cool. Plus, you get the binder. That's pretty neat. I like that Wemby. I've been collecting Wembanyama cards too, so that's pretty cool. Again, I was not expecting that. So, thanks again to my buddy out there. Hope you enjoyed the break, and I'll see you in the next one.